Hey guys. Hey guys, it's Morgan, and this might be a little weird, but I am in my hot tub right now, and I'm coming at you from my hot tub. There's not going to be anything I've seen in this video, but I wanted to come on here. I don't have a lot of time to just make videos all the time, so I kind of need to get them in where they fit in, and today I was working all day on stuff, and then I'm gonna be working all night on stuff, so I just needed like a few minutes break just to kind of wind down. This is like one of my self-care things. I actually got this hot tub for my husband for a gift for, I think it was like our anniversary one year, and I think we've had it for like maybe 2-3 years, and it's actually just an inflatable hot tub in our basement, and he never uses it. I use it, and the reason I got it for him was because he would never get in the pool because he said it was too cold. So I was like, oh well, I'll get him a hot tub. That didn't pan out that great, but at least I got a hot tub out of it. So it's in our basement. He actually, fills it, and kind of, it's easy maintenance. You just put some like chlorine in it and that's it. So anyways, like I said, I don't have like a ton of free time to just like make videos like all the time. So I just wanted to like I kind of am forced to just kind of get them in when I can, and I had something on my mind, so I wanted to kind of talk about it. And I feel like it's like a delicate subject somewhat. I'm definitely the kind of person who's not afraid to speak my mind, but I am a polite person, and so I don't like to bash people or hurt their feelings or anything, but at the same time I definitely am also one of those people who I don't stand around and just like let other people hurt other people. Or like when you're in school and someone is like mean, or they're kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for here? They're just like one of those people who target other people. I don't like that, and I feel like I am very sensitive to that, so I'm the kind of person who I will stand up for that. I just want to apologize, guys. I feel like I look like crap, but whatever. So basically, kind of what I want to talk about is just the whole concept of influencers, and I want to kind of talk about like being careful about who you follow, and you just have to be really careful in general. And this conversation can go in like so many ways, because I noticed during like pre-op I had to be careful what I followed on Instagram, because a lot of the stuff I saw was like triggering. I had a lot of like keto food accounts I followed, and I had to like unfollow a lot of them, or just like stay off of Instagram and like quickly go buy them, because it was like triggering me to be hungrier and wanting certain foods, and I just didn't need that on pre-op. But today the stuff I'm talking about is it's not really about triggers. It's about people who intentionally target, and it's going to be a lot about what is a person's like true motivation, and like what is a person's real agenda. And so I feel like when it comes to a person and their personal platform, they are more than welcome to do anything they want, as long as it's legal and as long as it's within like community guidelines, like for like whether it's their platform could be Instagram or YouTube. If it's their channel and it's their Instagram page, they can post whatever they like. They can sell whatever they like. Their angle, their brand, their motivation, it can be as nefarious as they want to. I have clearly saw different influencers, and I use the word influencer, like I don't like that word, but I've seen different influencers doing different things and spreading a certain message, and I just feel like you have to be super careful about the message that you're spreading and what you're doing. Like when you have a platform, It is your responsibility to check yourself and to make sure that you are not doing any harm. And the thing is like, I feel like it's a totally different ballgame when it comes to support groups. So I've like freely shared my experience at Pompeii Surgical. Pompeii Surgical is the surgery center where I got my weight loss surgery, and I'm currently in week 2 of my post-op experience, and I personally could not be more thankful to Dr. Sergio Quiones, because if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have ever gotten this opportunity. And I'm only 2 weeks into my post-op and into my journey officially. So I literally can't speak on what will the long-term effects of this weight loss surgery, what will it be? But I do know from research that scientifically and medically speaking, diets don't work. And I know there's going to be a lot of people who disagree, and I know there's some people it does work for. But when you're obese, diets, like science shows that medical intervention is usually the only way that you're going to kick it and you're going to beat your struggle with obesity. So if it wasn't for Dr. Q, I never would have been able to, like, out of pocket afford this opportunity here in the United States. I pay for my health insurance. I work for myself, and it's not cheap, and it clearly states that it will not cover infertility treatments or fertility treatments, and it will not cover bariatric surgery. And trust me when I say I looked around for a lot of different insurance, and here there's a lot of red tape. There's so much red tape, and there's so much like bureaucracy involved in insurance, and there's so much that the medical situation here is not a friendly one, and I would never have been able to get or afford insurance that would pay for that. I would have to probably start a whole new career and get employed somewhere, which would be ridiculous, or I would have to pay for out of pocket, and it is not cheap, guys. So my point is that I am so grateful for being able to have this surgery, and I'm so grateful to Dr. Q at Pompeii Surgical, because he's just a stellar surgeon. And I feel like even though I haven't, been like 5 years had surgery, I just feel so grateful to him. And one of the things that really there's a couple things that really led me to pick him as my surgeon. One of the reasons was the support group for Pompeii Surgical. It is amazing in so many ways, and they didn't block people who had a complaint. And usually Dr. Q himself would come on and he would address people's issues. And he is very eloquent in his writing, and he talks a lot about complaining versus like constructive criticism, and he just addresses so much stuff, and their transparency was magnificent. Another reason I chose Dr. Q for my surgeon was because of their website, and he talks a lot about the pro bono work he does, and he really addresses the fine line between having a job, getting paid for it, but also helping people. And it was just the way that he was able to express the reasons he does what he does that it just sat really well with me. It really spoke to me on a business level, because I'm a business person, and I understand completely the fine line between, there is a fine line that exists when you're making money, but at the same time helping people. And I'm very sensitive to that because I feel a great sense of responsibility in my own business, because you are your own brand and you have to live it and breathe it. And every once in a while, I run across people who it's very clear to me that they do not have the same ethical standards that I look for, that I try to create. And I've seen a few different things online, and let me just start by saying that there was one that really rubbed me wrong. Really rubbed me wrong. And the reason it rubbed me wrong, and the reason why I felt like I had to kind of stand up and make a stand against it, was because it happened in the Pompeii Surgical Support Group. It's a support group, right? Like, what could be done in this support group that would be like unethical, right? So there was something that happened recently that was, in my eyes, highly unethical and nefarious and just a boat full of bullshit. And so I'm not a confrontational person. I'm not an impolite person. I'm a graceful and kind person, and I don't feel like there's a lot of, I'm not afraid to call somebody out, but I do not feel like there's a lot of value in that. And I feel like things should be done in a constructive way. So basically what happened was, there was a person, and I believe her surgery date was close to mine, although I did not meet her at Pompeii Surgical that I know of. I might have run into her, but I was out of it, and I just don't remember this person being there. But I had seen a few of this person's posts, and I'm pretty sure there's some value to them, but they kind of struck me a little bizarre and a little bit I'm not going to say bizarre, but they were so abundant, and some of them were just kind of trying to think of the word I want to use here without being super judgy. The quality of the posts were very redundant, and there was definitely a quality about them that was pushing for followers, pushing for attention and atta girls. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with sharing your experience. It's totally a place for support and experience. And this person was pushing for followers, and it didn't sit well with me. There's a lot of people in the group who are YouTubers and who have filmed their experience. There's companions who film their experience. There's the old school OG who I love, Sierra from Chic and Savvy Belle, and she did an amazing job. I've binge watched all of her stuff before I chose Pompeii. Probably another one of the reasons, because she has such an influence on me. But this person just she wasn't like a Sierra. She was definitely just trying way too it's like she had no ethical filter, and she was just posting and posting and posting and posting, and her verbiage is just so ass kissy that it was just super. It didn't take long for me to see through the bullshit, is how I'll put it. And well before I made a stand, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that. Well before I made a stand, I could see there were other people who were obviously either complaining to her directly, or making comments that she didn't like. They were probably speaking the truth, and she didn't like them. And so she would say things like, the trolls are attacking me. People are bullying me. And lots of other crazy stuff. And I'm just where? Show some receipts. But she was complaining about people disagreeing with her. And to me, it was kind of well, they're saying exactly what a lot of us are feeling. And basically, this person was posting in a manner that was aligned with her business plan, and she was using this group to try to get followers. Now, I personally have only posted one of my YouTube videos in this group, and it was my 360 video tour of the facility. Why? Because it hadn't been done before, and I thought it was unique and different, and I thought it was super value added, and I thought it could like show people who haven't been to the facility a really good viewpoint of the facility. Let me change positions here a little bit. My arm is falling asleep. So I thought it could give people like a really good viewpoint of like the actual facility. And that's why I shared it, because it was different. It was a different way of seeing it, and it hadn't been done before, and it was added value. Meanwhile, this person is flooding the fucking timeline with a redundancy like none other. A lot of the stuff she posts is a freaking been there. Everybody's seen this video before, except for now you've replaced the person who did it with yourself. You know, on my channel, I do things like, this is, you know, I did a video of like my surgery at Pompeii in Mexico. A lot of people have done that. Cool. Everybody can like do their version of the video, but why do you need to share every fucking 20 minutes on the support group? It was just like so fangirl. It got ridiculous. And really, it just got annoying, and I was just going to block her. But really, where the part where I felt like I needed to stand up was this person. She has a lot of, maybe not a lot, but a couple hundred. She has a couple hundred subscribers, which isn't a lot. But she would get like maybe 80 to 100 comments on a stupid ass video. So she claims the majority like her stuff. I beg to differ, because I got so many people messaging me after I posted what I posted, telling me, thank you for saying what we wanted to say. Thank you for, you know, thank you. I got them in comments. I got them in direct messages. I got so many people saying like, bravo, like, thank you for speaking up. And it was just, I wouldn't have ever said anything. I would have just let her keep rolling what she's rolling. I didn't even say anything. I've never messaged this person. I've never, ever commented on anything. I don't feel like it's my place. I don't feel like I need to. Meanwhile, she makes multiple posts about, I'm an adult, I'm not a child. So here, let me address this and call people trolls and call people who disagree with her bullies. It's literally disgusting, because nope, I've not seen anybody say anything like that, anything bullying to her. It's just people who want her to stop acting like this is her business platform, because she's literally harming the integrity of the group. It's one thing to share your experience and stuff. It's a whole nother thing to come on here like it's your business platform, trying to, when your objective is to help people, that's one thing. But when your objective is, I'm going to help people in an effort to get subscribers, that's a problem. And honestly, I just feel like there's so many sheep looking for anything to cling onto, anything. And especially when it's a group of people in need, and people who are in this group are people who are, I'm one of them. We're hurting. We are looking for a change. We're looking for a miracle. We're looking for help. That's why we're getting medical. I appreciate your honesty. Okay, cool. That's why you're here. Okay, so there's a certain kind of person, like I'm that person, like I need medical intervention, like I needed Dr. Kionis's help, like I need the help of this group. I need support. This support group is super important to me. Medical questions, I can ask my doctor, but all the other kind of in-between questions, and the thing is this, there's a limit to what the doctor knows. My personal PCP, because they haven't experienced this surgery. Anyways, I'm going on and on and on. Anywho, long story short, I feel super protective of this group because it means a lot to me. The surgery means a lot to me. This facility means a lot to me. Dr. Q means a lot to me. And all of his colleagues who are so helpful mean a lot to me. When this person popped up and decided that she was going to sell stuff on this channel and she had it approved by moderators, you know, oh, hell no. That was just, it was so blatantly wrong. and I didn't give three shits if a moderator approved it. I was gonna shut it down. So basically she made these like lackluster templates that are so vague and basic, and just like she like basically said these are templates, and she was like, they have motivational quotes. No, they did not. They just said you got this, and they were so fucking basic, and they were just ugly as fucking sin. And the thing is this, there's nothing I do that's not fucking fantastic when it comes to graphic design. So when I saw these, I about barfed. And she was selling these fucking things for $10, and she was like, but I'll give my Pompeii family a discount and I'll only charge you $7. And I was like, the fuck you will. And so what I did was I basically, this is just my personality, you're hearing it. So yes, I can be a bitch, but I'm a fucking polite bitch. So I'm not going to, I don't smile in this person's face and act all cool with them. I would never do that. But I also am not going to start shit in my beloved fucking support group. So what I did was I basically made all of the templates that she made, and I didn't copy her stuff. I made them 1,000 times better, like above and beyond. Like I would say, like, they're designer grade, they're gorgeous, they're super inclusive, they're way more they're above, they're a step above at best. Like her, no. I'll put a picture here for added emphasis. So you see the difference night and day, like quality worth paying for versus your shit. But the thing is this, I would never in a bazillion years ask somebody who's here for help and support to pay me for any fucking thing. Like, this is a support group. Now, if you went on like Etsy and you looked up weight loss, blah, blah, you're looking for that, you're looking to purchase something, cool. This is a support group. Support is free. And so I basically posted them for free. And I basically said, and I did say in my thing, I said something like, am I the only one who is sick and tired of seeing their beloved support group turned into a business platform? I then had to take it down because moderators asked me to. But the thing is that when the moderators contacted me, it was very clear that they were idiots, just saying. Now, would I ever say this in the Pompeii group? No. I would never cause drama in the Pompeii group, but on my own fucking platform, I will say what the fuck I want. And the fucking moderator is a dipshit. And she was like, well, it's not okay to sell, but it's not okay to bash. How the fuck did I bash anybody, bitch? Nobody made, I've never commented any of her posts saying this is stupid or you're an asshole. I've never commented anything. I've never said anything. I've never direct messaged her. I've never said anything. I just was aware, and it was very highly apparent that this person was a nefarious bitch who's looking for subscribers and selling shit. Meanwhile, sitting there saying, why can't everybody be positive? Why is everybody trolling me and bullying me? Why are you a blood-sucking bitch? You're here helping people in the guise of trying to get supporters. If you want to share your experience, share it. If you want to help people, help them. Don't try to fucking use people, because that's all you're doing. And oh my Lord Jesus. Anywho, so she shut her shit down. Actually, I shut her shit down. You're welcome, Pompeii, for doing that, because the integrity of this group needs to get maintained, and it will never, ever, ever be maintained if people are allowed to sell shit. I don't care what it is. She is more than welcome to post her experience and post things. She needs to keep her posting to a fucking minimum and stop trying to hog the fucking airwaves, because other people, I rarely post, but what I do is read stuff, and when it is relevant to me, I comment, I pay attention, I participate. It's about participation. It's not about trying to fucking run shit. There's not one single group in this world that is sustainable if there is technically a leader. I mean, democracy people. Look at groups like AA and stuff like that. It's all people. There's not a fucking fangirl in there. There's not a leader. Everybody is there to share and participate, share their strength and hope. Everybody. It doesn't matter if it's AA. I've gone to Overeaters Anonymous. I've never been to AA, but I understand the importance of maintaining the integrity of a group, and it doesn't happen if one person is acting like they're a fucking expert. And the funny thing is, people say to her all the time, oh my God, you're a sleep expert. No, the fuck she's not. She's just trying to be a sleep expert. The bitch has been out of fucking surgery for 2 fucking weeks. Like, shut the fuck up. So that's my feelings. That's how I feel about it. I just shut the bitch down because it is literally intolerable and I'm not having it. I don't give a fuck. I know it's not my group, but I will stand up when people are abusing a group because Dr. Kionis wouldn't put up with that shit. He does pro bono work all the time. Yes, he gets paid for what he does. But does he fucking charge you for fucking goddamn like explanation when he comes in there and explains something? No, the fuck he doesn't. Like, take note, bitch. Pay attention. Like, your unethical shit, it's unethical. And I hope he gets shit together, honestly, but not in this group because it ain't gonna happen. Oh, and then, oh, sweet Jesus. Why did she come on there and make this dramatic ass post of, I was gonna leave the group 2 days ago because I'm getting bullied and because of the trolls. Why can't we all be positive? I'm an adult, not a child. Bitch, adults don't make a fucking post saying, I'm gonna leave. They fucking leave. They fucking leave. Bye. And it's just, ugh. And you know, there was like probably a couple hundred fucking comments that are like, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Now, granted, I'm positive, even though I haven't seen any or many, there are probably value in a lot of her videos, but the thing is, it doesn't sit right with people because we see through your shit. We see through your bullshit lies. You're not here to help people. You're here to gain subscribers. You have a YouTube channel. Subscribers equal followers, equal people watching your videos, equal money. Now, me personally, I have a YouTube channel. Duh, you're watching it. But you know what? I'm not asking my viewers to fucking support me and fucking pay me for ragtag bullshit they can get anywhere. The point is that let the fucking commercial people and let the fucking advertising people pay your shit, not the fucking followers. And you know, this brings me into a whole nother thing. People, do yourself a favor. Think for yourself. Use your brain. There's YouTubers who I follow who they add value. I'm going to throw a name out there. I don't care if they like it or not. My Level 10 Life, Erin. She had surgery in Mexico. She was a big part of the reason why I researched Mexico. Do I love her videos? Yes. Do I watch her videos? Yes. Do I take them with a grain of salt? Yes. Why? Because she's an MLMer and people are just selling snake oil out here. Let's just keep it real. There's a bunch of fucking carpetbaggers and scallywaggers every fucking time you look left or right on Facebook. I don't care where it is, trying to sell you something, trying to fucking sell you something. And the only thing, it just bugs me because the thing is this, there's no shortage of idiots who'll buy stuff, but it bothers me when people don't have enough creativity or enough whatever it is to help people and not suck their blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, an idiot's born every day. You've heard that saying. And people just out here buying every fucking thing. Like, oh my God, I take this oil and I rub it on top of my fucking pancreas so that I don't have to get a gallbladder removal. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, that shit is bullshit. Like, it's just bullshit. And like, there is a new idiot every day. But the thing is, I'm here to save y'all. I'm just joking. But just seriously, I've been an idiot before. You know, when I started making videos, I sometimes did like my faves and stuff like that because I wanted to be like other YouTubers. I've been down that road, but really, come on now. Like, I had to really check myself and be like, what are you trying to promote here? Like, are you trying to help people? Yes, I am. And the thing is this, I'm certain if you're yourself if you don't fucking push people to buy the next fucking gimmicky thing, if you just live your own life, you will go far if your actually intentions are true. If your intentions are false, yeah, it's not going to be pretty. But what I will say is this, just think for yourself. There's another whole nother scam thing that happened. It was with Brittany Dawn Fitness. I've been watching Brittany Dawn Fitness since before she got married to Zach. And I initially started out liking Brittany, but I didn't take long of watching her stuff to realize that A, she has an eating disorder, and B, she's a liar. Like, she lies. Like, she just lies. Like, she started out with, if you eat like me, blah, 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 you look like me. No, bitch, you will not. I'm telling you right now, every body is different. It is not a one-size-fits-all cure-all. And she had people, she's very pretty. I mean, she's very pretty, or people wouldn't follow her. And she plays the Christian card. Oh my God. But then she divorces her husband and talks so much smack about him stealing from her. And the thing is that women were buying all of her fucking workout plans, and they were getting scammed left and right. They were getting nothing. They were getting sent generics. And when they complained, they got blocked. And now it's a big hoopla. Look it up. Brittany Dawn Fitness scam. It is everywhere. My thing is this. Think for yourself. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Think about it. Pay attention. Don't jump on the bandwagon just because everybody else is doing. Follow your heart. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Don't do it. If you do, it's okay. You can come back from it. But just, you have to, in this world, there's just so many people influencing for so many things that aren't good. Buy this, buy that. Buy Vitamix. I got a Vitamix. So the fuck what? You know what I mean? Some people have Vitamixes and some people have fucking Hamilton Beach blenders. Who gives a flying fuck? Honestly, it blends. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I have a Vitamix? Yes. Am I gonna tell you you need one? No. Like, who cares? Like, live your life. Losing weight, you have to eat, but at the same time, losing weight is like sex. It's like free, right? So some of the best things you can do for yourself, they're actually free. Going on a walk is free. Losing weight, you don't have to pay a bunch of extra stuff. Pompeii gave you a manual. It's free. If you need something, holler at me. I believe in you. I'm here to support you. I know I'm coming off as like super protective. That's just my personality. That is who I am. I hate seeing people taken advantage of. So if you feel me, thumbs up this video, or you can talk shit all you want. I don't care. The point is that I'm calling it like I see it. You can call me a hater if you want. I don't give a flying shit. Anywho, I'm gonna end it here. I'm about to get this hot tub. I've been here for a good 30 minutes. And yes, and also guys, I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I'm actually going to Hydrate, which is a hydration clinic. And I'm gonna get me some B12 and some hydration. I have not watched a video about it. So I'm bringing hubby and my film crew to film it, and I'm super excited. And it's a little expensive. It's not terrible. It's like 60 bucks. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. I don't want to get a membership. They have membership plans there. I'm not doing memberships because I feel like it should be used sparingly. And I'm gonna end this video here. Bye guys.